Top of the morning, YouTube is Coffee. Back with some NFL talk, man. What's good, Bills Mafia? Football fans out there, the season just keeps getting closer. I cannot wait. Let me know in the comments how everyone out there is feeling about your squad, whether you're a Bills fan or not. Make sure to subscribe. Join the discussions when we talk football and all that on here, man. But Stefon Diggs as a Houston Texan. Still, some time has passed, but it's been during off-season mode or whatever, so I don't follow things so closely in the off-season, especially, when the season ends in a heartbreaking way. That off-season hangover just hits different until we get closer and closer. But one thing we've discussed over and over, the major NFL media outlets, everyone, it was like a storyline just talked about nonstop last year was, is there drama between Diggs and Allen? Is there drama between Diggs and someone on the team? And as I always say, I always looked at it more and more as just media spin. And, they're just grasping at straws to have some content to throw up and stuff like that. In a sense, they're clickbaiting, or is there really something going on? Because let's keep it real. They really started running wild with it when that Bengals game a couple years back, the argument we saw on the sidelines or whatever that we saw. And then there were some things last year, some trolling on Twitter, mainly more by Diggs' brother and stuff like that. And like leading into the playoffs when the Bills bounced back, took the division title, and just did everything they needed to do once that change was made at offensive coordinator. There was a clip where Diggs spoke heavily about how the team all stayed in the wheelbarrow was the metaphor that he said the new offensive coordinator referenced. And the way he broke it all down to the media, it felt like the man was talking from the heart, and it more and more was like, yo, it's just media spin. It's just frustrations that we saw. It ain't really nothing. And the chances of Diggs being traded was something that all analysts told us when you crunch the numbers any which way with cap hit and all that kind of stuff, which I'll keep it real with you guys. Sometimes I just fully don't understand the way those contracts are broken down and the way stuff counts against the cap. They just were telling us like there's no way this will happen. So when we saw it happen, it really flucked everything back up. Like maybe there really was some ish going on. Maybe there's something to this. Well, two players have spoke out, right? We saw Josh speak about it shortly after the deal, but he was very brief, almost like he talked to some media training kind of guy or publicist or some house to specifically address those questions when they came. Same thing with McDermott. He says some things, unless it's a stupid ass 9-1-1 joke. Still don't know how the fuck that happened. And then it was so crazy when we saw that leaked out last year at the time that we did, when things were still going bad and hadn't bounced back. That's something so crazy to think about with this Bills team, the stuff we saw last year. Like there was someone trying to sabotage the team who used to be a part of the team or something like that. Comment, everyone, if y'all know what I'm talking about with that. And you got any idea who the bitch was playing those fluckery ass fugazi games? But we got two other players speaking out about the Diggs trade.
Just a deep breath. It was just like, all right, like Steph, like more so just a deep breath. It was just like, all right, like Steph was a great teammate. Like Steph probably like one of the best teammates that I've had. Like seeing how he prepares for a game, how he treats his teammates, how he executes his passion. And I think what the world mistakes of what they're calling drama is just the passion that he has for the sport. Like, I don't expect anybody to be happy with losing. Like, and we're all not frantic, but like we're all at that height of emotions. Like it's an emotional sport, and Steph is an emotional guy for the things that he loves, and football is one of those things. And I think we're gonna miss him. We love him, and if it was time, Brandon Bean has all those keys. Like we don't control any of that. You know, I was sad to see him go, but I'm happy to see him smile. And you know, he's smiling, and he'll be a great player wherever he goes. And I'm just glad that, you know, like we got to take a shot at it with Steph.
A dog, somebody who want to win, has won before, and just somebody who can just make plays and playmaking ability. He just wants to win, and I think those players are always like low-key misunderstood. Like they could be either great player or bad player in your eyes and in some people's eyes, but when you come every day, you want to work and you want to win. I think that's all that matters, and that's the mindset everybody should have.
All right, so you guys hear that there? That was the Shnow man, Dion Dawkins, Jersey Star, and Rasul Douglas. Now, real quick, I just got to say, man, Rasul Douglas, remember, he came in via a trade, I think, at a point in time when we had some injuries and stuff like that in the secondary, man. Like, the injury bug has just bit this Bills team so hard body karate over the past few years when we've been on this run, when this Super Bowl window is open, and I still truly believe it is open. I don't give a fuck what none of these analysts say. It'll be interesting to see what this year's looking like. But when we brought him in via trade, what a good trade that was. Like, he contributed in a major way, but man, injury bug, not just with the secondary, with the defense, has just been absolutely insane. But I gotta say, the secondary's looking so different this year in so many ways. Comment on my fellow Bills Mafia or anyone else just following everything with this team. What you think the secondary is going to be looking like, the defense as a whole, how you feel about it all. But getting to what they were saying about Steph, well, first, I got to say also, Bean holding the keys, Brandon Bean, Coach McDermott, you know, it's been so great, obviously, through the playoff drought and just everything that's happened with this Bills team. You know, it's, aside from quarterback issues and stuff like that, it's just been so nice to have a competent GM/head coach, like putting this team in the best position to win. As fans, man, when we used to see like Dick Geron and some of these other goofies, Mike Mularkey was okay. I think he walked away from the team. St. Doug, he was another one that walked away from the team who I thought was all right, but I don't know, it was just crazy, man. God bless the dead, Ralph Wilson. Sucks when he passed, man, that he hadn't put something together, you know, that Terry Pagula didn't come in as the sports savior of the 716. Too bad Ralph couldn't have had something, you know, put together before that. But for a while, when Ralph was so old, it was like consultants were running the team and they were making the most vanilla-ass generic hires when it came to coaching and GMs. Like, it's been great having McDermott and Bean, Big Baller Bean, McBean, whatever the fuck you want to call these two. They've made some great moves, although trading draft picks to the Chiefs, you know, like with the Mahomes, and we just saw last year, you know, or this most previous draft. It's like, I don't know why we do that, but I still have loved a lot of the stuff that they've done. And you heard Dion Dawkins talking about that. Like, we don't question that. We let him do his thing. And, you know, so it sounds like they're truly trusting the process when it comes to all that. But as far as Steph, you heard them, you know, both of them. The first thing in common they both said in regards to Stefon Diggs is the man wants to win. He's passionate. Dion Dawkins is a dude who I think has emerged as a young leader on this squad. You know, like, he's got drafted and, you know, contributed on this offensive line and just stepped in right as this team was making this turn for the better. And I can't wait, man. That Super Bowl ring, I really think is gonna come. And Dawkins also brings a lot of swag. You know what I'm saying? The Shnow man to the 716. I love it. But they're saying basically it's just all Diggs' passion in wanting to win being mistaken as a guy that is a bad teammate, or he's bringing drama around or stuff like that. Like you heard Dion Dawkins specifically talking about what a great teammate he is as far as preparation for a game and things that he's learned from him as a veteran in this league. It seems like, as far as if there was any drama at all between anyone in the locker room and Stefon, or the organization and Stefon Diggs, that's something that I've wondered. Like, hey, could you guys remember that situation where there was the hot mic and that one, what was she, like a PR lady for the Bills, was talking greasy about Diggs? I wondered at point in time too, if there was indeed a problem, that's where the problem was at. You know what I'm saying? Between the franchise, not the teammates, and Diggs. But you see Diggs showing love back to them, responding to them, giving their praises of their bro and their former teammate. Week 5 Bills Texans. That's going to be a great game, man. Comment, all my Bills fans as well, what games you're looking forward to on the schedule this year. I can't wait to like, this game is going to be huge. You guys remember when Fitz went to the Texans and we played them? That was Fitz beat us, you know what I'm saying? But this Bills-Texans game should be a big game. I'm looking forward to the Bills-Niners game. Shout out to my good friend Jay Millie. Much love to you, bro. He's a bang bang Niner gang to the core. So comment with your thoughts all about that, what they said, the schedule, what games you're most intrigued by, and everything. And you heard too, there's definitely no love lost when you hear him say, man, I'm just happy to see the man smile. What Tupac say? Or was it face on the smile? Smile for me. He said, I think Pac said it, right? Where he said, you're gonna see some things in the future that's gonna make it hard for you to smile. Hey, football is a business. That's another thing you see being pointed out here. And, a lot of things are indicating that this was just strictly a business move. And, a lot of times, because these dudes are pro athletes, the fans get sick of hearing them complain or something about anything, but they're still people, right? You know what I'm saying? Just because a motherfucker a millionaire don't mean they didn't work hard for it. And no matter what you go through in life, if you can keep that smile on, if you can stay positive, you're already winning. You know what I mean? Every day with a smile on your face is a W. And if you're blessed enough to have people that you've interacted in your life with, whether it's teammates, friends, loved ones, family members, just anyone who wants to see you smile, and that in turn makes them smile, and they're smiling because you're smiling, and you're styling and profiling at the same time, life's good in that sense. So let's talk about it all in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you're new, this is J Coffee Talk. We talk about music, news, sports, current events, all kinds of ish over here. Gonna be a lot of football talk coming all season long. We do like live jump offs where you can hop on and chop it up, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fun, but it's all about hearing from everyone out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim to be no expert. I'm just an individual talking to a device, trying to talk with other individuals out there in the blogosphere. So with that, I close this thing out. Hit them buttons, show me that support. Go Bills, and I'm gone.